Why are we here?
Do you mean why have we woken up in the back of this van, tied to each other?
Yeah.
I
We're
was
not
starting.
recording tonight.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder that too. I think it might have to do with that gentleman standing over there, with pointing a gun at us.
Did we offend this gentleman? Do we owe him money? Did we sleep with one of his daughters? Like,
Or
why?
his
What,
wives,
what did we do?
maybe?
What happened last night?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know, but he's wearing a ski mask. Oi, you with the ski mask. Take the ski mask off and reveal yourself.
Are you the Blair Witch?
Are you the Blair Witch? Because we've got previews with her.
Yeah, we've got.
Hello, gay boys.
Oh my god. It's him.
Yes. Yes, it
Adam Ragg.
is.
The one, the only.
The one and thankfully only, Adam Ragg.
How you doing, boys?
We'd be better if you untied us, but we're doing.
Yes, but then how would you play my little game?
Oh, is that what this
Yes.
is? Are we playing a game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are playing a little game. A game that we call Kino Quizferno.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have to remain tied up for it, or is that like negotiable?
Well, we don't have to, but
I mean, I'm kind of okay with it.
I could do with being a little tighter.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to Kino Quizferno, a very special episode of Kino Inferno, where we determine which of our two contestants is the master of Kino, and which gets to take a nice hot dip in the fires of the Inferno. I am the Wolfman, Raggedy Adams, mad professor of the cinematic dark arts, and I'll be your quizmaster for this evening.
It's a hell of a business go.
I was about to say, yeah, you should probably tone that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry.
He's been I mean,
Patrick,
For the record,
Adam,
I
can
will
I
not
just
be
ask-
doing that voice for the entire thing. I just wanted to do it one time. Just once.
Adam, have you been taking lessons from the marketing route? Because you've really upped your branding game there.
Hey, man, how often do I get a chance to do this? Like once per season, if I'm lucky?
what? How often do you get a chance to abduct us?
Who's
Yeah.
driving this stuff?
Yeah, who is driving? Is it the marketing room? Is he driving? Are you in cahoots?
Don't say my fucking name, cunt.
Ah,
The marketing ruse sounds
Sorry.
like what everybody else thinks I sound like. So, yes, we have a kinship on
Australian.
that basis. Yeah, for some reason people think I'm Australian. I've never understood it.
you don't sound like you're going to glass me.
You don't sound
Moving
like
on.
a criminal.
Well, I am from a long line of sailors, and most Australians were at one point descended from sailors. So I don't know. This bit isn't going anywhere. Let's move on. So,
Fuck you, Australia.
I'm ambivalent. Okay, so
So,
before we begin,
Quizmaster, please.
yes.
Tell us what's happening.
Right, so we have a couple of very interesting rounds, some quiz-type questions for you. But before we begin, there is a small matter of the coin toss, which will decide who gets to go first and which set of questions they will answer. So between you, decide which one of you is calling the coin. Mark, Aiden, who's calling it? Or what are you
I'm
calling?
going to be generous. I'm going to let Aiden call it.
I'll call it.
So Aiden, you're going to call it. So the first one is to
Yes.
decide who gets to go first in picking their questions for round one. So heads or tails?
Heads.
It is heads. And
Fuck
you can thank random.org for that virtual coin flip there. Your best, the best
You
location.
didn't flip an actual coin.
Well, I don't like coins. I don't carry loose coins around on me. They're just, you know.
You haven't got like a.
I can
like an old
screen
whiskey
cap.
bottle
I can
full of
screen.
pennies.
I've got a timestamp and everything. I can screen cap you the fucking coin flip if you want to
I'm
dispute
not
this,
questioning
Mark.
the legitimacy of the call. I'm not questioning
Mark,
that.
don't
I'm just
antagonise
more-
him. Don't antagonise him.
I'm
He's
No.
not a good-
I'll antagonise. Okay, I am livid that you don't have at least a penny somewhere on your person. Okay?
Also, mate, speaking of pennies, mate, fucking random.org didn't give us any money, so don't say their fucking name on the podcast, mate.
Fuck you. Who's the one driving the van? Oh, it's you. Okay. Well, I could have picked anyone, but I decided to go with one that is actually free to use online.
Ah, so we don't have to pay them, is what you're saying.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, enough of these shenanigans. Okay, so who's calling the next one? So this is to basically decide which set of questions you get.
I'll call this.
You're
one.
going to
That
call
seems
this.
Fair. I get to decide what.
No,
questions
that's
it is.
fine. Okay, so Mark, head or tails?
I'm also going to go with heads. Why not?
It's tails.
No.
So,
Nah, fuck you, Mark.
so Aiden, choice is yours.
Yes.
Odd or even?
Already winning.
Yes.
Already winning.
You see, Mark, if you had taken best 2 out of 3, you would have probably had a better odds of getting that. But
Nah, he wouldn't. You know why? Because
Well, we can't
I'm
have
a born
everything,
winner.
and I'm slowly starting to lose circulation in my hands. So let's hurry this up.
Also, Adam, I'm a born winner, and Mark just isn't. So that's how it's going.
Oh, you are going down. You're going down, sir.
right, so enough. Aiden, which questions are you picking as yours? You get a choice of odd or even. Odd or even.
I'll go for. Oh well. I'll go for odd.
Okay, so Mark is getting the even number questions. Aiden is getting the odd ones. So our first
I
round.
just also want to point out to the listeners that we have no idea what this quiz is.
Oh,
and how it
absolutely no
works.
idea. Yeah,
We are completely in the dark here. We are fully at the Ragman's mercy right
Yes, I've
Yeah.
spent a good month and change working on this to be as diabolical as possible. Well, not too
Alright, come on,
diabolical,
hit
just
me.
mostly
Hit me
diabolical.
with some questions, Adam. Come on.
All right,
Come on,
so
come on.
round one.
Cut me, bitch.
Round one is called Jeopardy Inferno.
Okay.
For the simple reason that it is very similar to Jeopardy. Each contestant answers 2 questions from a list of categories. Answering correctly gains a point to the contestant. If you answer incorrectly or pass, the question is passed to your opponent. And the categories are as follows: potent potables, fears and pet peeves, animal instincts, mistaken identities, and it's all relative.
What the fuck have we signed up for?
Yeah, I've got no idea what this is. So I've got to pick a category now.
So Aiden, the board is yours. You go first. Pick your category.
I'm going to go with mistaken identities because that's the one that intrigues me the most.
Okay, mistaken identities. This category is all about credits, gags, and cameos. So your first question.
All right.
Your first question. In Enemy of the State, an uncredited Gabriel Byrne impersonates Gene Hackman's former intelligence operative Brill whilst dressed in the guise of the protagonist of which Martin Scorsese film?
Fuck O'Reilly. I simply cannot remember, so I'm going to take a punt. Martin Scorsese film. Well, the most obvious. I'm going to go with Travis Bickle because that seems like the most obvious costume you could have. I do not remember this film at all.
Final answer is Travis Bickle.
Yeah, why not?
I will accept that answer. The correct answer is Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver.
Sick. Fuck you, Mark.
I just want to throw out there, I have never seen Enemy of the State. So as soon as you asked that question, I was like, I'd be fucked if that was
It's a very good
I think
movie.
I've seen it.
It's the one with.
I've seen it.
It's a very good movie. Tony Scott, Will Smith, Gene Hackman. But that's a conversation for another time. Mark, you're up next. Pick your category.
Oh, God.
You're going to fucking lose, Mark.
I'm going to go fears and pet peeves. That's what I'm going to go for.
Okay. Coulrophobia, as portrayed in the movie It, is the fear of what type of person?
Clowns.
That is correct.
Easy question. Easy.
I mean, you say that. Some people might not know what coulrophobia is.
First it giveth, then it taketh, boys.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
that-
one all. Let's
Okay.
try and let's close this gap.
All right, Aiden, you're up next. Pick your category.
I'm going to go with, based on the last one being quite difficult, though. I'm going to go with animal instincts.
Okay.
I think it's going to be about animals, is my prediction.
Funnily enough, you're quite right. It is about movies
Fuck yeah.
that are about animals.
1 point to me.
No, that's not how that works.
That isn't. I will confirm that is not how it works. Aiden, here's
I
your.
feel like he should have a point deducted for assumptions.
Come on,
You
boys.
should have a point deducted for being a bitch. Go on, Adam.
Here's...
Mate, if that was the case, I'd have no point.
You said it.
Okay, Aiden, here's your first question. Starring Malcolm McDowell and Natasha Kinski, and with music by David Bowie and Giorgio Moroder, which 1982 Paul Schrader horror remake features werecats?
Oh, cat people.
Correct.
Fuck yeah.
Do you know, I've never seen that version of Cat People. I love the original, but I've never seen the redo.
It's got a great David Bowie song.
Yes, putting out the fire with
Inglourious
gasoline.
Bastards. Yeah.
Okay, Mark, you're up.
All I know of that movie is apparently it's mega smutty. That's what
Oh,
I've been told.
it's a
It's a
smoke.
Paul Schrader movie.
Okay,
What do you
I might-
expect?
Well, if it's a skin flick, I might have to give it a look then.
Anyway, 2-1, Mark. Come on, what are you going to do now?
Okay, so I just have to pick another category. Is that what happens?
Pick a category,
So we just keep
yes.
doing this. I'm gonna go for, just because I like the sound of it, potent potables. That's what I'm gonna go for.
Okay, potent potables. This is all about drinks and cocktails.
Okay.
In Casino Royale, what name shared by Eva Green's character does James Bond give to his signature shaken not stirred vodka martini?
Oh, this sucks because, right, I just want to point out, so Casino Royale is a movie that I can never ever watch again because when I first started doing film studies, we had to watch it over and over and over and over and over again.
Mark, can I just say...
So you should
pass
know
on
the
this,
answer.
I know the answer.
No, the thing is, I feel like I should know the answer, but I
Mark,
feel
if
like
you
I
pass on
blocked.
this, Mark, if you pass
Oh
on
my
this,
God,
I know it. I know it. As soon as he said Casino Royale, I knew what the question and answer.
Well, the category
No
helps.
pressure, mate. No pressure. No
All right.
I should know
pressure.
this. I should know this. I'm gonna have to pass. I don't know what it is.
Okay,
Adam,
so
I think you will find he names the drink a Vespa.
that is
I should have fucking known that.
that is correct. Question goes to Aiden.
So that's
So
3-1,
you get-
yeah?
So you get 1 point for that.
Yeah, 3-1 to me.
I feel like, I just want to say, I feel like due to the sheer amount of fucking times I've seen Casino Royale, I feel like I've blocked it out.
To be fair,
feel
this
like
is the
my brain
first.
just got
This is the
no.
first question that anyone's got wrong. So, Mark, you
Right,
had
listen,
your
I'm on a
question.
roll. I'm on a roll.
Aiden, it is now your board. Pick a category.
Let's go for It's All Relatives, which will be about family.
Okay, it's all relative, which is indeed about filmmaking families. Your first question. What filmmaking dynasty connects Francis, his sister Talia, his children Giancarlo, Sophia, and Roman, his nephews Jason and Nicholas, and his granddaughter Gia?
I mean, that's easy.
Yeah, so this is the Coppolas. Then obviously Nick Coppola is Nicolas Cage, for those not in the know.
Okay, you don't get extra points for that, but that is correct.
Try
I
it.
know, but
Yes.
it's not
Nicholas,
enough. It's not enough
you're
to
quite
win.
right,
I have to.
but you're
I have
quite
to
right.
also make it look easy.
Yeah, the nephews, Jason Schwartzman,
Yes.
Jason Schwartzman, son of Talia Shire, and Nicholas Coppola, also known as Nicolas Cage. Quite right.
Bruh.
Okay, so Mark, you're up next. Pick your category.
So I'm allowed to pick categories that Aiden's already picked. Is that correct?
You can
Just so we're clear.
You've all got at least one question from each. You basically get 2 questions per category, and you've not used up, to the best of my knowledge, you've not used up your answers for
Every category
each
has
category.
one question.
At least one question
Okay,
left.
I'd just like to point out, being British, not that familiar with Jeopardy, so, apologies there. Right, so I'm going to go for Animal Instincts.
Animal Instincts. Okay, your first question is: which canine-themed movie on which he served as producer and writer did John Hughes allegedly make more money than any other movie in his career?
Beethoven?
That's a good guess, but unfortunately it's incorrect. Aiden, you have a chance to steal.
That is a crying shame because that was going to be my guess.
Which,
Let me think about this. What are the?
I will
what
repeat.
Are the dog-themed
I will
movies
repeat
out
the question. I will repeat the question. Which canine
Surely.
Fuck, I
themed
think I know what it
movie
is.
on which he served as producer and writer did John Hughes allegedly make more money than any other movie in his career?
John Hughes. It's going to be painfully obvious when you say it, isn't it? But,
It might.
I think I might know it. So you
Or is
better
it
get
gonna
this
be-
wrong.
yeah, I mean, I'm going to because I can only think of one dog movie. And I'm pretty
If you
sure
get it
it's
wrong, neither of you gets this point.
Ah, balls.
All right, I've got no idea. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Turner and Hooch.
That's what I was going to say.
That is incorrect.
Ah, okay.
Neither of you gets the point on that, and the
What's the
answer
movie, Adam?
was 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, I would never have guessed that.
The 90s remake with Glenn Close.
Shit.
He was.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
John Hughes was involved in that.
It was his production company. He wrote and co-produced it, and allegedly made more money off of that than any other in his career, based on the merchandising rights.
Well, I lost the point, but I learned something new. I'm gonna take.
That's the goal. That's the goal. And Aiden didn't get the point either, so
Yeah.
you have.
Fuck you, Aiden.
So you have room to pull this back.
But not really, because what's the scores on the doors right now? It's like 1 million to me and like 1 to Mark.
Hey, like the tightest of foreskins, it will eventually be pulled back. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
All right. Silence when you speak to me. Aiden, it is your turn.
Yes.
What is your next category?
I'm going to go with potent potables.
You're going to go with potent potables. Your first question. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster is a beverage whose effects are described as similar to having your brain smashed out by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large brick of which precious substance?
Bollocks. I thought you were going to ask me what the cocktail was called, in which case the little celebration dance I just did was premature. I simply cannot remember. What was the question again?
In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster is a beverage whose effects are described as similar to having your brains smashed out by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large brick of which precious substance?
Precious substance. I can't remember.
Need an
so I'm
answer.
just going to say gold. Why not?
That is correct.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I was gonna say.
He didn't pass,
Fuck you,
so
Mark.
he didn't pass, so he gets the point. Okay, so
Shenanigans.
And I get the
Calling
point
shenanigans.
and I get the point because I got it right. More to the point.
all right, Mark, it's your turn to pick a category.
So I believe the only categories I've got left, I've got mistaken identities.
Mistaken identities. You actually have you actually have 2 questions in this. Yes, you have at least one question in each category left still, as I recall it.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, at the very least, you've got like one question for. In some, you haven't touched at all. So you're going to go mistaken identities. Okay, your first question.
Yeah.
Due to a Writers Guild dispute, David Fincher slipped the name of which uncredited screenwriter into the credits of his 1999 film Fight Club, disguised as the names of 3 detectives?
I actually have no idea.
Are you going to take a punt or are you going to pass? What are you going to do? I will give you a hint, just because this is, as it's implied in the question, it's the names of 3 detectives. So it is a triple-barreled name.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, a double-barreled
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember the guy's name.
Mark, I need an answer. Or a pass.
I'm going to have to pass. I have no idea whatsoever.
Aiden, you have a chance to steal.
I can't remember the guy's name, but it's the one guy who wrote Seven, right?
It might be.
Cannot remember his name, so I'm going to say Billy Ray Cyrus.
Both are sadly incorrect. The correct answer was Andrew Kevin Walker.
Motherfucker! I knew Kevin was in there somewhere. But
I would have never got that.
He also wrote the script He also wrote the script for Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, yeah.
I mean, I've never seen that either, so...
I think a half point to me there, because I knew who you were talking about.
No points for either of you on that one, sadly. Aiden, it is now your board. Pick a category.
So I've got one in each category at least. Right?
I believe so, yes.
All right, let's go for fears and pet peeves.
All right. This is your first question for fears and pet peeves. Portrayed by Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs, what human character flaw is widely considered to be serial killer Hannibal Lecter's greatest pet peeve?
Rudeness, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I did know that one. Because Hannibal only eats the rude.
I was worried that might be a little too obscure, but clearly I was wrong.
Well, you are also talking to 2 people that absolutely worship the show as well.
Oh yeah, we're big fans of the Brian Fuller Hannibal show. Yeah.
Well, naturally,
as well as
the
Silence of the
aggressively
Lambs.
gay one.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm preaching to the converted here. Okay, so that means
I've always said Hannibal is, it's the horny gay murder show, and everybody should watch it. So.
Yes to the first and yes to the second. Mark, it is your board. Pick your category.
I'll go for It's All Relatives, because that's the one I haven't done yet.
That's quite right. Your first question. Holly Hunter, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Julianne Moore and Frances McDormand have played leading lady roles in the movies of which sibling filmmakers?
That would be the Coen brothers.
I will accept that. That's correct. Joel and Ethan Coen.
Ethan, there you go.
Joel and Ethan Coen or the Coen brothers, either is absolutely fine. Aiden, you're up next. Pick your category.
Do you know what? Let's return to the well of potent potables if we can.
That's fine. You have a question, and this one comes with a bonus if you get the first part correct.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Let's find out. Here's your question. In Pulp Fiction, what is the name of the retro-themed restaurant where Uma Thurman's Mia Wallace purchases a $5 milkshake?
I believe the establishment is Jack Rabbit Slims.
That is correct.
Fuck yeah.
And by the sound of the unmistakable sound of the Headless Horseman, that means we have a bonus question for you. And the bonus question is this.
No Ed. Where's my fucking head?
Ozzy Osbourne, when did you get here?
It's the headless horseman, mate. He's spin through and left.
Aiden, here is your bonus question. When ordering the $5 milkshake, John Travolta's Vincent Vega asks whether it contains what type of alcohol.
He says bourbon, right? He goes, what, they don't put bourbon in it or nothing?
That is correct. So you got the main point and the bonus point. Things are looking
Fair
up.
play to you. I've not seen Pulp Fiction in about 7 years, I think. So I wouldn't have even got that.
I watched it only the other day, so it's pretty fresh.
Mark, the board is yours. Pick your category.
Also going to go for fears and pet peeves again. Apparently I do quite well at that one.
Okay. This will be your last question for this round. In 1984, what animal is used to torture John Hurt's Winston Smith when he's sent to room 101?
That would be a rat.
That is correct. Not a lot to add to that. Yeah, it's just rats.
Yeah, I mean, it's just rats. They just torture them with rats. Yeah, I know that quite well. Yeah. Mostly because I did some reading a little while ago. This is just a slight little tangent, but have you guys ever heard about factually inaccurate information from Barker Dean to Dr. Point? And another one for slander, because he likes to do that. No, I was doing a little bit of reading recently. This is a slight little tangent, but have you guys ever read about the BBC production of 1984 that aired in the 50s?
Yes.
Yeah, no, but I've seen clips of it.
Super controversial when it was first aired, and purely just for the torture scene with rats. Like, apparently that caused people to faint and caused outrage just because Peter Cushing's character was tortured with rats. So it shows how sensitive the audiences at the time were. That was apparently the worst, most abhorrent thing that could ever be broadcast on television.
Naturally. Okay, well, Aiden, it is now your turn. I'm just going to quickly tabulate which ones you've still got left. You still have questions for fears and pet peeves, animal instincts, mistaken identities, and it's all relative. So, Potent Potables is done. You have 4 more categories to pick from.
So, all right.
Aiden, when you're ready.
Let's go for... let's go for mistaken identities.
Okay. Your second and last question from this. Which award-winning comedic actor has made pseudonymous appearances in Terry Gilliam's The Adventures of Baron Munchausen under the name Ray D. Tutto, and Shakes the Clown under the name Marty Fromage?
Ooh. That's a good question. I'm trying to think, who's in Baron Munchausen? Comedic actor, you said?
That's right.
I'm going on a bit of a limb here, just based on I have seen Baron Munchausen. I can't remember the credits that well, but I'm going to go on a limb here and say Robin Williams, maybe.
That is correct.
That's who I was going to say. So you said
I
Shakes
couldn't
the Clown,
remember
but
Shakes
that's
the
where my
Clown,
brain
but
went.
I was like, I think that's a Robin Williams movie.
Yes, he is indeed in both. He was, and he was good friends with Bobcat Goldthwait. So, wonderful episode of Harmontown.
Yes, which explains
they were all together before.
Yeah, World's Greatest Dad, which is a great movie.
All right, Mark, it is now your board. You have questions left over. One moment in. Mistaken identities. You have 1 question in mistaken identities, 1 in animal instincts, 1 in potent potables, and 1 in it's all relative. So pick your category.
I'm going to go for mistaken identities, just because that's the first one you said.
Okay, here's your question. During the opening montage of Edgar Wright's action comedy Hot Fuzz, which director makes a split-second cameo as a criminal injuring Simon Pegg's character whilst dressed as Father Christmas?
Mark, I know this one. Mark, I know this. You need to pass, Mark.
I may have to make a guess, and the worst part is, right? The worst part... Shut up, Aiden. The worst part is, right, me and Aiden have discussed this several times, that I am not massively a fan of Hot Fuzz, and I've been meaning to revisit it for years because I'm convinced I'm wrong about this movie. I just didn't like it when I first saw it. Yeah, I probably am. And now I'm just there like, for fuck's sake, if I'd have revisited this sooner, I probably know this. Which director? Father Christmas. I have one director in my head, but purely just off the basis that I know that Edgar Wright was paying tribute to this man when he made the movie.
Need an answer.
Fuck it, I'm just going to go with that. It's likely wrong. I'm going to say Michael Bay, just because I know that it's a big reference to Michael Bay movie.
That is incorrect. Aiden, it's your chance to steal.
I thought it was.
I believe the answer you're looking for, Mark, is Sir Peter Jackson.
That is correct. And once
enough.
again, we have a bonus question. Thank you,
Fuck
Headless
yeah.
Horseman.
Oh, you see me head? I can't find my fucking head. He's
right
quite
there,
chatty.
All right,
sometimes.
all right. All right, Aiden, here is your bonus question. So,
Fuck yeah. I cooked you on your question, and now I get your bonus question. It's a double cooking.
okay. Bonus question. Which actress from Jackson's Lord of the Rings also appears uncredited in Hot Fuzz as Peg's estranged girlfriend, Janine?
I know
I
that
believe
one.
that is Kate Blanchett.
That is correct.
Fuck yeah.
See, I knew that one. Give me the point for that one.
He didn't
I
get
know
the
that
question
one.
wrong and he didn't pass. Them's the breaks. He got the question before the bonus right. He gets to answer the question first. Them's the rules.
That scene
If it were
also
the other way
features
round,
a
it would-
cameo from... As I say, that scene also features a cameo from Joe Cornish, director of Attack the Block, among other things. Just saying.
Yes. Yes, I'm aware. Don't push it. Okay. Aiden. No. Aiden, it is your turn. You have...
Oh, okay.
Let's see. You have one question in fears and pet peeves, one question in animal instincts, and one question in it's all relative left.
Go on, I'm cruising for a bruising. Let's go for It's All Relative.
Okay. Father to Angelica and Danny, director John Huston's 1961 Western starring Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable also shares its name with which punk band?
Oh, this will be The Misfits.
That is correct.
Fuck yeah.
Nicely played.
1 second, I just gotta retabulate that. Hold on.
Gonna have to retabulate Mark's head because of the kicking I'm giving it. Fucking taking you to school, sunshine.
All right. So that leaves one. Okay, Mark, you have one question left in It's All Relative, one question in Animal Instincts, and one question in Potent Potables. Make your choice.
Let's go Potent Potables.
In the 1998 film Ronin, what drink named after an insect is incorrectly described by Robert De Niro's character Sam as being 2 parts gin to 2 parts brandy to 1 part creme de menthe?
I don't know, so I'm just going to have a punt. I'm going to say a grasshopper. Hey!
That is correct.
Yeah, that would have been
Get
my
in.
answer also.
And that is not how you make a grasshopper.
Yeah,
It is creme de cacao and creme de menthe.
clearly my
So,
alcoholic brain must have...
Yeah, we should let the listeners in on the fact that... I was going to say, we should let the listeners know right now that me and Mark, in the back of this dirty van where we're tied up, have been quaffing a few ales.
We
only had a
have indeed been quaffing some fine ales, that is very true.
We only had a few ales, officer. That's
Yeah,
a
that
reference, that's a
might
reference
explain-
to episode 1 of the show.
That also might explain how the Ragman here managed to get us into the van in the first.
get in the back of the van!
Yeah, all he did was go, get the back of that!
Your
But I'll also
choices
take a
are...
moment to just go, Fuck you, Aiden. I did get that right, so fuck you.
Hey,
Fuck
you know, it's all right. It's all in the spirit of friendly competition.
There's nothing friendly between me and you. I hate you.
It's true. It's true. He does hate me.
I do.
Moving
You
on.
hate me, so it's fine.
I'm actually just
Moving
kind of
on.
different towards you.
That's worse.
Couldn't give a shit either way. Yeah, go on.
Aiden, you have 2 questions left. You have one for fears and pet peeves and one for animal instincts. Which will it be?
We're going to go for fears and pet peeves, motherfucker.
What physical sensation of disorientation gave its name to a song by rock band U2, an imprint of DC Comics Publishing, and the title
And
of this
a film by
1958...
Alfred Hitchcock. A film by Alfred Hitchcock, by any chance?
I will repeat the question if you won't let me finish it.
Don't worry,
Sorry,
I
go
also
on.
know the
Okay, for the sake of argument, I will accept that, yes,
Vertigo.
it is indeed Vertigo.
Hello,
Okay.
hello.
Hola! That's a fucking sick song.
Is it? Is
Yes.
it?
Honestly, I tend to find that the best U2 songs are the ones that don't pretend to be about anything. So Vertigo is easily on balance one of my favourite U2 songs. Vertigo.
Honestly, it's I just think of South Park. Just for the way that whenever Bono answers his phone, just goes, hello, hello.
Exactly. Okay, Mark.
I mean, that song still sucks, but yeah, sure.
Okay. What film featuring apes connects actor Bruce Campbell, author Michael Crichton, Moonstruck screenwriter John Patrick Shanley, director Frank Marshall, and editor of Lawrence of Arabia, and The Coates?
I know this
Should I?
one, Mark. Mark, I know this one.
Is it Spider-Man?
Which film featuring apes?
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, I completely missed that bit. Featuring apes.
It's not an eight
Yes,
film. Hang on, he's given his answer, Adam. He's just said his answer.
Yeah,
That
fine,
is true,
thank you.
Mark.
Sorry, I wasn't
Mark. If
listening to the
that's
start. I wasn't listening to
that
the
was
start.
that was your first answer, and
for it.
unfortunately, it was incorrect.
This is a great episode of fucking Jeopardy, where the contestants are half cut and just yelling at each other. Fuck you, cunt, you
I
answer.
think that's the best example.
So, listen,
Okay,
the movie you're talking
Aiden,
about...
you have a chance to steal.
Yeah, so the movie you're talking about is the film adaptation of Michael Crichton's Congo.
Correct.
Never seen it.
Classic of cinema.
Honestly,
as-
Mark, would you have
almost
guessed
as
that
good
even if
as-
you hadn't blurted out Spider-Man?
I would
Almost as
have
good
rather
as
watched
Lawrence of
Spider-Man. Well, that was embarrassing. Please move on.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Okay.
I'm never
let's
going to live
see,
that
let's
down. Like, that's the worst thing I've ever said on this show.
No, it's not.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, you've both got one question left each.
Oh, Jesus.
Aiden, your category is animal instincts.
Okay, hit me with it, bitch.
Which actor turned politician appeared in the 1951 comedy Bedtime for Bonzo featuring a chimp as his co-star?
Ronald Reagan, probably.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's the only one that I could think of, so...
Yeah, I've never heard of that film in my goddamn life.
TV show, wasn't it?
Or whatever Adam just said. But Ronald Reagan was the correct answer.
It was a screwball comedy kind of thing.
Okay.
This is bullshit, because
And
every
Mark-
time Aiden gets asked a question, bar one or two, I know the fucking answers. This is bullshit.
Yeah, what you want to do
Well,
then,
if
Mark, is
Aiden
you
got
want-
more questions wrong, you'd get more chances to steal. But this is how it is.
If the coin toss went differently, who knows? No, I'm not going to be bitter.
I mean, given that I've stolen like half your questions, I think it would be pretty much the same either way.
So is there
Well,
a
Mark-
bonus point if I have a fight with Aiden?
Come at me, bitch.
No. No. But Mark, your last question, and this is in It's All Relative, does come with a bonus attached to it if you get the first part right.
Well,
So
we'll
what
see
you want
how
to do,
that
Mark,
goes.
is just as a pro tip. I know you're new to the world of quizzing. What you want to do is you want to say the right answer to the question that Adam asks.
Oh, you are pushing them buttons, bitch. I will fucking end you.
Mark, are you ready for your question?
It's like our pub quiz days all over again.
Oh, mate, don't even start. Like, I'm still
The
banned
passive,
from that pub.
the passive aggression that used to fly around the table.
The sexual
Mark,
tension.
are you ready for your final question?
No, but go on.
Beginning with small roles in his father's films as a child before appearing as US Agent John Walker in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what is the first name of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's actor son?
That would be Wyatt.
That is correct. And because you got it right, thank you, Headless Horseman. Your bonus question.
All right. That's all right. Have you seen me fucking head though? It fucking hurts.
Fucking next to you daft cunt.
Who said that?
Mark, here's your bonus question.
Go for it.
With which historical character, played by his father in a movie Russell allegedly ghost-directed, does Wyatt share his given name?
Oh, I actually don't know. Not gonna lie, I don't know.
Is that a pass?
That's a pass, but I know that Aiden can't take it as a bonus one, so I'm fine with that.
No, he can take it.
Whoa. I'm sure that wasn't the rules earlier.
It's been done already.
I've taken at least one of your bonuses already, I'm pretty sure.
This is my first bonus. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, shit, you're really bad at this.
Okay, no. To be fair, if Aiden had gotten a bonus and got it wrong, it would have gone to you.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Ayo.
Rub that in my face. Wait. So Phil.
Hang on, you've answered. You've passed.
No,
Are you passing?
I'm taking it.
Are you passing, or are you going to take a guess?
I don't know. I'm going to pass.
This is your last. I'm going to give you a chance because this is the last question in this round. No idea. Not a wild guess.
I actually have no idea. There's no point me clinging on to it. Go on, pass it over.
Aiden, your chance to steal.
As a mate who knows me really well, what was the question? Because I seriously wasn't listening.
With which, I will repeat the question, with which historical character, played by his father in a movie Russell allegedly ghost-directed, does Wyatt Russell share his given name?
Wyatt Earp.
Correct. I would have also accepted Tombstone.
Wait, so he didn't give you the title of the movie. He gave you the name.
No,
of the
I did say historical character, but yes,
okay,
it was Wyatt Earp in Tombstone.
That's why I didn't
so he got the answer correct.
Wyatt Earp, but I didn't know the movie title.
Oh,
but you didn't guess Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, you passed, bitch.
I thought this. Oh, no, this is bullshit.
Trifling ass bitch.
Okay, well that's the end of round one, and it appears that Aiden is very clearly in the lead here, but
well, we knew that. What's the scores?
What's the scores on the doors?
I don't know. I don't have them tabulated up yet, but
Or tabulate like you've never tabulated before.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break.
No breaks. Do it in real time. No breaks.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break, and Adam is gonna tabulate the fucking.
You shut your slut mouth and do some maths right now.
End of round one, we have 4 points for Mark, and
4.
yes, you only got four answers correct.
Nah, little bitch.
Yeah, I think there's more than
Little
that. But
bitch,
okay,
Mike.
continue.
I
I'm getting leery.
I
That's what's gonna happen.
triple
I'm gonna
checked
fight
the
somebody.
answers. It's all in the Google Doc. And for Aiden, through a number of very prudent
Correct answers.
saves and some chicanery.
Some correct
16
answers.
points to Aiden.
Oh!
16. I quit. Untie me. I'm
Nah,
getting out of
bitch,
this
stay
van.
in the-
Now.
Have we said bitch the most times ever in this episode?
It's possible. Now, that may sound like an insurmountable lead. However, as we go into round 2, there are 20 points to play for. So,
Okay.
so all is not lost. There is the possibility of pulling it back as we go into round 2, Kino Mastermind. So,
Go for it.
So, in Kino Mastermind, each contestant is asked a series of questions on a specialist subject of their choosing, receiving a point for every correct answer they make. Wrong answers result in no point being awarded. If the contestant passes, they may attempt to answer the question again after the last question in order has been asked, but a wrong answer or failure to answer a second time will result in that question's point being forfeited. So if you pass on your first go round on a question, you get another chance to answer it correctly. But if you fail to answer or get it wrong on the second time, that's it. That point is null and void.
Okay.
After this, the other contestant takes their turn. They are not allowed to steal points. All the points that you get in this round are your own.
Is it Spider-Man?
I fucking hate you. I hate you so fucking much. I hope you
The answer's
die.
Spider-Man.
I can confirm that none of the answers to the following questions for either one is related to Spider-Man.
Okay.
To the best of my knowledge. Each contestant has a maximum of 15 points. Sorry, beg pardon. It was 15 points, not 20, but still. So has a maximum of 15 points available to them in this round. Questions with multiple answers allocate points based on the number of correct answers given. So some of these are going to be single answer questions. Some of them are going to be multiple answers. And I will make it any kind of caveats to that very clear as I give you the question. You're not on the clock here, so take your time with each answer. So Aiden, you won the toss, so you're going first.
Fuck yeah.
And for Aiden's specialist subject,
This is where
We
it all comes
have
down. This is
8.
where it all comes down.
we have the films of Christopher Nolan.
No idea why I picked it. Immediately going to regret this.
Nerd.
Are you ready?
Oh, I hope you do. I hope you
The
do. I
answer's
hope it all comes
Spider-Man.
crashing
Aiden.
down. Fuck you.
Aiden, are you ready for your first question?
I was born ready, bitch. Cut me. Cut me teeth.
Okay. Anyway. Okay, first question.
This is like when a supply
After
teacher has to
Coast-
control the naughty children.
It is, isn't it? I felt like I should have had some alcohol for this, but I felt like that would, everything would just break down considering how much I've got to juggle here. Anyway, never mind. Question number 1.
Juggle these nuts.
Question number 1. After co-starring in the movie Memento, which Sopranos actor allegedly had a wig made based on Christopher Nolan's hair in order to maintain anonymity in public?
Fuck me. Who's in Memento? Who's in The Sopranos? Is it Joe Pantoliano?
Correct.
Fuck yeah.
Well
I've
played.
seen The
Well played.
Sopranos in ages.
Never actually watched it all the way through. I have to admit that.
Honestly, neither have I. Question number 2. Which laser-based tracking technology Previously used by the military and aerospace industries and now commonly used in filmmaking and self-driving vehicles, saw early use in Batman Begins to help VFX artists create the flight patterns of swarms of CGI bats.
Haven't a fucking clue, Adam.
You can pass and try again.
Pass.
So that's a pass for the moment. Question number 3. Which of his feature film directing credits, ranging from his debut film Following to his upcoming film Oppenheimer, is the only one on which Christopher Nolan does not receive some form of writing credit either for story or script?
Which one doesn't he receive writing credit?
Yes.
This is a bit of a guess, but I'm going to say Insomnia.
Correct.
Oh, milk me.
I forgot
Yeah,
he directed that,
Al Pacino.
you know. Yeah.
And Robin Williams. And Hilary Swank, weirdly.
She's got a great ass.
And you had your head all the way up it. Question number 4. David Julian composed the score for 4 of Christopher Nolan's films, but what are their names? There are four answers to this. You get a point for each one you get correct.
Okay. I think I can work this out if I think hard enough with my brain. Yeah, if I think too hard, I might just shit.
This would be a really great time to be sober, wouldn't it, Aidan?
I think... Okay, so obviously... I'm trying to figure out by which ones I know were Hans Zimmer. I'll try and work backwards.
Which is very obvious which ones were Hans Zimmer.
You're going to process of elimination your way through.
Okay, well, I think the answers are as follows. Following. Do I have to say all of them?
Go on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
make your guesses.
We're waiting.
Okay, so I think this is Spider-Man. No, I think it's Following.
Fuck you.
I think it's Following, Memento, Insomnia, The Prestige.
All 4 of those are correct. That's 4 points.
Oh.
Damn, well done.
How'd you like Daddy's nuts?
Salted.
I don't.
Oh.
Dry roasted, I think.
That's good too. Question number 5.
I like dry roasted, just not on him.
Question number 5. Bill Irwin, actor, clown, and performance artist, known for his appearance in the music video to Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy, provides puppetry and voice work in which Nolan film? For this question, you get bonus points for the character names.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There are 3 points available, the name of the film and the name of the characters.
Provides puppetry. Oh, man.
Puppetry and voice work, yes.
Okay. Let me think about this. Oh, hang on a minute. So this must be Interstellar. The robots in Interstellar. One of them, I believe, is called Tars. And the other one, I think, is called Spider-Man.
Are those your final answers?
Yeah, Interstellar, Tars, Spider-Man.
It's not like Barcadine to run a joke into the ground. Who knew?
It's the pained expression on your face every time I say it.
Well, I can say, Aidan, you got 2 out of 3 of those answers correct.
Was one of them Spider-Man?
No. That was the one you got wrong. The correct answer was indeed Interstellar, and the characters were Tars and Case.
Case. Well, there you go.
It's a bad movie. I'm not surprised you don't remember it.
Shut up.
It's pretty bad.
Adam, ask questions
It's
now.
pretty bad.
Children, please. Question number 6. Ra's al Ghul, leader of the League of I'll start that again. Ra's al Ghul, leader of the League of Shadows, first appeared in 1971 in issue number 232 of Batman. But who created him? This is another multi-part answer, so I will give you credit for the name of the writer, the artist, and the editor, because those are what is listed on the Wikipedia page.
Okay, so Ra's al Ghul was created by Dennis O'Neil and Neil Adams. The editor escapes me, I'm afraid.
Are you passing on the third part of that answer?
Yes, I think I am.
Okay.
So where does that leave us?
Well, since you passed, you get another chance to answer that.
Okay, but did I get the other two right?
You answered Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams, and you passed on the editor, correct?
Correct.
You went a little blurry there for a second, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and allow you a second chance to answer that. If you don't get it on the second chance, you will lose that third out of 3 point.
Okay, I think it's Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams, and J. Jonah Jameson.
Okay. I was being nice before, but no. Now I'm just going to give you 2 out of 3 points, and I'm going to dock you for that third one. Since you've officially rammed that joke into the ground. Sorry, Aiden. And you've got enough of a lead as it is.
Get points deducted from here on out.
Do not tempt the quizmaster.
Okay.
You have 2 more questions.
Sure.
Question number 7. In the movie Inception, Arthur, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, twice makes use of an illusion of an impossible staircase, which is referred to by what name?
Do you mean in the movie, or what is the staircase known as?
Both.
Okay. Fuck O'Reilly. This is the one thing that I was actually genuinely...
It is referred to it in the film by this name.
Okay.
It's almost
so in the movie they say it's a paradox.
Yeah, funny.
They just say it's a paradox. Right?
Yes.
There is a specific name for that.
They do refer to... There is a specific name for that illusion, yes.
That I can't remember, so I'm just going to have to pass on that. I was actually going to look this up before we started, but I forgot.
So that's a pass. So you've got 2 passes and 1 final question.
It's a pass unless the answer you're looking for is just paradox, in which case...
No, that is not.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
then it's
I will accept that as a pass. I'm going to give you a chance to answer it again, but for now, final question. In The Prestige, which stage magician and actor portrayed Milton the Magician in the first act and was involved in training the lead actors to portray magicians?
Oh, what is that guy's name? I can picture the face of the man.
That's the question, isn't it? What is that guy's name?
I'm going to go with Bobby Shittington.
Solid answer.
Bobby K.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Really?
The correct answer...
Who knew?
The correct answer is Ricky J.
Oh, Ricky fucking J. Yeah. Weirdly, I was going to say Bobby J.
I mean, that would have been close, but it still would have been wrong.
Yeah.
You have 2 passes from earlier that I'm going to give you a second chance on. The first one was which laser-based tracking technology previously used by the military and aerospace industries now commonly used in filmmaking and self-driving vehicles, saw early use in Batman Begins to help VFX artists create the flight patterns of CGI bats?
I think it's mega ultra lasers.
Is that your final answer?
Mega ultra turbo lasers.
That is sadly incorrect. The correct answer was LiDAR.
Well,
I
didn't know that at any point in my life, and now I do.
You guys have...
I only know that because my previous job, I sell things that use LiDAR sensors.
well.
You guys are film students.
Yeah, we're not fucking laser
Former
PhDs.
film students.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, I used to be a film student, but Christopher Nolan is not my bag.
Yeah, we didn't
never
study
did.
under Christopher Nolan. We've never
True, but it's...
We've never used laser technology.
Okay, alright.
We've never flown fucking
Motherfucker, we couldn't
helicopters
even
into
get a
buildings.
car.
Okay, we've never done that.
It's mentioned in the behind the scenes stuff, but regardless.
Yeah,
okay.
Aiden,
Shut the fuck up.
fake fan.
How many points have you got?
For it, good question.
Spider-Man, apparently.
Sorry,
Okay,
go on.
Aiden, this was your final pass. This is your last chance to get a point. In the movie Inception, Arthur, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, twice makes use of an illusion of an impossible staircase, which is referred to by what name?
Okay, I don't think this is right, but I'm going to go for an Escher staircase, as in MC Escher.
That was my
It's a
thought
guess.
process as well.
That sadly is incorrect.
Motherfucker.
The correct answer was Penrose Steps.
Oh, I did know that, actually. Yeah. Oh, well.
So why didn't you say it?
Because I've...
A very good point,
So
well made, if
pissed
you
off,
ask me.
right? Listen, we have to watch and talk about 2 films a fucking week when we're doing this show. I can't be expected to remember everything.
Yeah, it makes a very good point.
Okay, so at the end of that round, you have... Bear with me a moment.
100 points.
Shut
So-
up, you slut.
100 points.
Minus 100 points.
Children.
Bus.
So at the end of that round, Aiden...
Buzz.
Fuck off.
Busting makes me feel good.
Damn it. I will murder both of you for this.
Hey, you wanted to do this episode. You knew what you were signing up
Yes,
for.
yes, I did, and yet here we are. Yeah. So, at the end of that round, Aiden has 10 points.
Come.
Spider, see? 10
Mark.
points. Cool.
Yes. So, Mark,
Hello,
it
yes,
is
I'm
it is
here.
now your specialist subject, which is
Gayness.
horror cinema of the which is horror cinema of the 1970s and 1980s. Are you ready for your first question?
Hit me, baby.
Wonderful. First question. Samples from which Wes Craven film's trailer feature prominently on Rob Zombie's album Hellbilly Deluxe?
That would be The Last House on the
Objection,
Left.
playing
Correct.
specifically to the player. Of course he knows that.
It's
Objection.
his specialist subject.
You chose a specific round on Christopher
Objection, Your Honor.
fucking Nolan, okay? You have no room.
And to be fair,
to
Aiden, you got
point
two-thirds
these
of your
barbs at
questions,
me.
two-thirds of your points.
Objection.
You know.
Not
Spider
sustained. Sit
Either
down.
way, don't worry, it gets harder from here. Trust me. Question number 2.
As do I.
Question number 2. Name the films that make up the Gates of Hell trilogy by Lucio Fulci. And you get bonus points for getting them in order of appearance and their alternate titles. So there are 6 points available for this question alone, Mark.
Oh, fuck, 'cause I know 2 of them. I'm trying to think what the fucking third
Take
one
your
is.
time with this. This is a complicated question with a lot of answers to it. So,
Right. Okay. So I know what they are. I think I know what they are. But I can't. I don't know if I can tell you what order they come in though. City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, and The House by the Cemetery.
all right, that's 4 points for getting them correct and in order. Can you remember any of the alternate titles? Because that'll give you
As in their Italian titles.
No, just alternate titles. English alternate titles. Two of those movies have alternate titles. Do you know what they are?
I'm not entirely sure I know what their alternate titles are. I'm going to go out on a limb. No, wait, no. I'm not going to go out on a limb because I thought of what one could be, but I know that that's not correct. But did I get them in the right order?
You got them. You got them right, and you got them in the right order. So that's 4 points, whatever happens.
Excellent. I'm going to have a stab at one of them. I might be very, very incorrect. Was the alternate title of City of the Living Dead The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue?
That is incorrect.
I thought it might have been, but I know that was around that time.
There's one other point to gain if you want to make a guess here.
No, I'm going to have to pass because I don't know what it could be, but please do enlighten me because I'm probably going to fucking kick myself.
Well, this next question should be very interesting. This is another multiple choice answer. Which film, known in Spanish and Italian as Do Not Profane the Sleep of the Dead, has as many as 16 alternate titles from its various international releases? Now, because this has so many because this one has so many titles, the answers that I will accept come from the titles listed on the Wikipedia page. So there are 3 possible answers here.
What was the title again? Do Not Profane...
The Sleep of the Dead, yes.
I'm not sure I know this one.
There are 3 possible answers that I will accept.
Spider-Man 2.
Shut up. Oh, I don't think I know what this one is. I mean, is Do Not Profane the name... Is that the original Italian
That's
title?
the Italian and Spanish title of it, and what it translates to. Most of the alternate title... So, I will give you a freebie here, because you technically already mentioned it.
Oh, what? The Living Dead at the Manchester
That's
Morgue?
1 point. There are 2 other points.
Objection, Your Honour.
Overruled.
No, I already said it earlier. I actually don't know what the other titles of that movie are. I just know it's The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue.
Are you willing to hazard a guess?
I
or are
remember
you
looking
passing?
that movie up, being like, "Oh, there's a movie called The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue," and it's not an English movie, which really threw me.
Is that your final answer? No alternate guesses?
I'm gonna pass. Okay.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue.
I'm just
going to
make sure I've tabulated this correctly.
You like to give a Manchester or two, don't you?
God, you're reaching for that one, aren't you?
So were you, from the sound of it.
Question number 4.
I'm glad you interjected. I was about to go in.
I mean, I'm not even going to touch that one.
Nah, it's not a femboy. You won't touch it.
Question number 4.
Continue.
Known for his eerie turn as Lloyd the bartender in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, character actor Joe Turkel is also known for appearing in which Ridley Scott film as Eldon Tyrell?
I don't know if I know this. I'm going to say Gladiator?
That
is incorrect.
Blade.
Nah, I thought it was.
The correct answer is Blade Runner. He recently passed away too.
He did. Yeah. I was thinking of that when you said it.
Shout out to his family.
All right. Rest in power indeed. Question number 5. Which John Carpenter movie prominently features the song Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood and the Destroyers?
Bad. Bad to the bone.
Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank on this.
It's in a lot of things.
I know, I'm just filling the long silence that Mark's leaving because this is dead air.
But we are looking for which John Carpenter movie prominently features the song Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood and the Destroyers.
God.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was in town.
I'm literally...
It's funny, it's almost like I wrote most of these questions as subtle callbacks.
Is this good vamping that I just talked about in related film?
I mean, I don't know. You guys are going to be editing it, not me, so it's up to you.
Linda Hamilton.
Mark, I need an answer or a pass.
I'm drawing such a blank on this. I'm drawing such a blank. I should know this 'cause I fucking love Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
I will allow you to pass.
Made some films.
I'll pass for now. I'll come back to it.
All right.
I think I
Question
might know
number
what it
6.
is. I think I might know what it is.
Well, keep it to yourself for the moment.
No. JK, I will.
You can't steal it anyway, so there's no point. You'd only be helping Mark.
No, but I could,
Okay.
there'd be a slight sexual dominance vibe that I know more than Mark.
Moving on.
That's not.
We're establishing who Daddy
Okay.
is.
Moving on. Well.
It would have cost you £0 to not say that.
I thought it was pretty clear who in this scenario was wielding all the power, to be perfectly honest with you. But anyway.
It's that fucking kangaroo, man.
It's true. He's powerful and
Continue.
vigorous.
Continue.
Question number 6. Dario Argento's opera is based on the director's experience attempting to mount a production of which opera by Verdi based on a Shakespearean tragedy?
Macbeth?
Correct.
Yes.
I was trying to find an Argento one that would be just obscure enough to be a challenge, but not so obscure you'd never get it.
If it's any consolation, it's not that obscure because opera is one of my favourite Argento movies.
That's why I figured you would probably get it right. Or be very embarrassed that you didn't get it right. In either case,
I would be.
it would have been
flawed if I didn't get that one right
interesting.
because I love opera.
Very good. Question number 7. Per the memoirs of Bruce Campbell, the endorsement of which prestigious author resulted in both the sale of The Evil Dead at the 1982 Cannes Film Festival and the securing of funds for its sequel via Dino De Laurentiis?
I do know this one because his name was all over the posters. It is Stephen King.
Correct. And that just leaves one final question.
Get it wrong. Get it.
Michael... Silence, Aiden, or I'll put the fucking leeches on you.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Final question. Michael Jackson sought out John Landis to direct his ambitious and groundbreaking music video Thriller after seeing which of Landis's films?
An American Werewolf in London.
Correct. And you have... 1... Okay, you technically have 1 full pass and 2 that you were kind of... You had a few answers on your multiple choice questions. Do you want to take another run at either question 2 or 3 that had the multiple answers?
I'll go for the John Carpenter one again. I'm going to make a guess at it being... Is it The Fog?
It is not The Fog.
Is it John Carpenter's
Okay,
Vampires?
That's also incorrect, but you wouldn't have got a point anyway.
Yeah, because that was made in the
Oh
90s.
shit!
That's why I didn't think
Sorry.
vampires.
The
The only other one that I think of was The
No, it's
Thing,
not The
but I don't really
Thing.
remember there being much music used in that one.
The correct answer
I
was Christine.
Oh, mother of
I
God!
haven't seen that
Of
in
course
so
it is,
long.
yeah.
So long. Oh my
Oh,
God.
fuck me.
See, I thought The Fog because obviously Adrian Barbeau's character in that movie is a radio DJ.
That is true.
And it's been a little while
No,
since
of
I've really
course
seen The
it's
Fog,
bloody
so I thought maybe she
Christine,
played that song.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have you also heard that apparently Brian Fuller is adapting Christine as a TV series? So we're absolutely going to see someone fucking a car.
Well, we've already
if
seen
is
that.
made.
I mean-
We watched one of the films that we're covering later in the series.
That's very
Well,
true,
honestly,
actually.
that
So
just
stay
to me
tuned
that
for
just
car
sounds
fucking.
like context. Sorry, I'll start that again. To me, honestly, that just sounds like subtext just becoming text. But who am I to speak? So you don't want to take another run at either of those multiple choice questions?
No, I don't think I know.
You
what
have
they
two
are.
other
I'd
answers
just
on
be,
each.
You know,
Gonna let those go. Okay, so question number 2. Name the films that make up the Gates of Hell trilogy by Lucio Fulci. Bonus points for getting them in order of appearance, which you did, excuse me, and their alternate titles. You didn't get the alternate titles, which were The Gates of Hell for City of the Living Dead and Seven Doors of Death for the Beyond.
yeah, I wouldn't have got either of those
I
to
know
be
City
honest.
of
enough.
the Living Dead. Yeah.
And question number 3, the question was, which film, known in Spanish and Italian as Do Not Profane the Sleep of the Dead, has as many as 16 alternate titles from its various international releases? You, in a roundabout fashion, which I allowed on a technicality, you got The Living Dead at the Manchester Morgue. The 2 other answers I would have accepted were Let Sleeping Corpses Lie and Don't Open the Window.
I do know of Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, again due to Rob Zombie. He named an album. I think when he was in White Zombie, he named an album after that film.
Yes, and this was
I wouldn't
also
have guessed that.
this was also the inspiration for Edgar Wright's short trailer, fake trailer, Don't, because of the many alternate titles that it had, including Don't Open the Window, which I believe he does reference in the short film itself.
I love that trailer. I really do. I think it's magnificent.
It's very good.
I think all of the trailers for Grindhouse are great. Eli Roth's Thanksgiving is also wonderful. And it's a crying shame that apparently Rob Zombie made shot an hour's worth of material for Werewolf Women of the SS and never shot another half an hour to make a full movie.
I did
Because
actually
that movie
get
has
to
Nicolas
see
Cage
yes,
as Fu Manchu.
yes, I got to see a sort of an extended version of that when I went to see Rob Zombie in concert in Birmingham and nearly suffocated from all the pyro.
Sounds like a Rob Zombie gig.
Yeah. So just bear with me a moment while I tabulate. I'll come in again. So at the end of round 2, Mark has a total of 9 points out of 15, which means that in a runaway success, Aiden has won. Aiden is now officially the master of Kino with
How many
all that
points
that
did I get?
entails.
How many points did I get?
Oh, you got 26. Mark, it was a valiant effort towards the end. It was a valiant effort towards the end, but Mark got 13
Oh, Mark, that's
at my
that is a
at my
shame,
last
isn't
tally.
it?
Just 15 less than Aiden?
It's
Well, I got
exactly
26, you got
half.
13.
It's exactly
Yeah,
half.
I did double
Yes.
as well as you, Mark.
Oh, well, well.
That means I'm twice the man.
So
you are.
commiserations,
I'm
Mark.
King of Kino. I'm king of Kino.
Until next time.
Yes. Until
Coming
next time.
back here. We're doing this again.
Except there is one last little twist I wanted to add into this. Mark, unfortunately, you are not the master of Kino. However, I am going to give you a chance to spare yourself from the flames of the Inferno.
Okay.
We're going to flip a coin for it. Double or nothing.
Okay.
If you call it right,
Okay.
you survive. You get to continue. If not, you're going in the flames.
Oh shit! There's so much pressure.
Just kill American.
Go on. You gonna flip a coin, yeah?
I'm going to flip the
It's a
coin.
horny mode.
Mark.
Because I've had a few drinks, Aiden. Maybe it's safe.
It's
Mark.
true. He has one sniff of the barmaid's apron. He's anybody's.
Mark.
One sniff of the barmaid's apron and put any trouser leg up loud. Let's go tails.
No fanboys.
Calling tails. I'm just going to take a picture of this just to make sure.
Go on.
Kill him.
It's heads.
Kill him. Kill him.
Fuck!
Sorry, Mark,
Well,
you're going in the Inferno.
Nice doing the podcast.
It was nice knowing
doing
you.
The podcast with you, Mark.
I'll tell the missus. Yeah,
Fuck!
I guess it means I'm going to have to take over. Or something. I don't know. Or maybe Aiden can fish you out of the Inferno. I don't know.
Yeah.
See
Can
how
we
he
get
feels,
Mark out of the
I
fire? Like, what's
suppose.
going on there? How dead is he?
Yeah, like, Aiden, can you actually save me? Like, I know we hate each other, but
I mean, I can save you from the flames, Mark, but given my new role as King of Kino, I am entitled to your wife, your children, and your lands.
And
Well,
various
good thing that I have
chattels.
None of those things.
What do you think, Marketing Roo?
I don't think anything about this, cat. I want to get some better presenters in who know how to not say the fucking F word every 5 seconds.
Well, good fucking luck with that, bitch.
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit kangaroo. I don't take orders from you, you goddamn marsupial.
Go on, get out. We fucking hate you.
You don't understand business.
And what do you have to say, Headless Horseman?
Oh, found me out. Listen, fellas, I'm sorry that I've been a bit off with you lately. I've been going through some personal issues, but I think the three of you, you're top lads. You helped me find me head. And all I can say is, party on, dudes! One of the strangest guests
Party
we've
on
ever
dudes
had.
indeed.
That's
And that
awesome.
brings us officially.
I don't think he'll be coming back.
Well, that concludes Kino Quizferno. The first of many presumably strange experiments.
I hope so. That was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I mean, look,
I enjoyed it.
anytime you want to come round, kidnap us, tie us up,
Yeah.
and then just mathematically prove that I'm better than Mark is welcomed, to be honest.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I mean, it's right there. It's right there
Sure,
in black
man.
and white.
I'll do it.
Okay?
Fuck.
I'm better than you.
What are friends
I
for?
am superior. I am the king. I am the warrior. I am the walrus.
Cuckoo kajoo. Right, anyway, so it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye for fuck. And it's goodbye from me, the Headless Horseman. Ah! No, not really.
Okay?
No, in all seriousness, though, thank you guys for joining us for this
How do we-
utterly ridiculous little bonus episode of Kino Quizferno. If you liked it, do let us know. You can find us on the socials at Facebook, Kino Inferno, Twitter, Kino_Inferno. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Kino Inferno. You can find us on Stitcher, also Kino Inferno. Do you know what? We're on Instagram. Do you know what we're at there? It's Kino_Inferno, motherfuckers. So please find us on all those little social media platforms. Do give us some likes and some love and some comments, and do let us know what you
Please
think of
rate the show.
And if you do want to see
Rate
us,
it 5 stars.
yeah, please rate
Unless
the show.
you're not going to rate it 5
Yeah,
stars, in
please do
which
that. That
case
really
just
helps.
don't rate it.
Yeah, like why even
5
bother?
stars.
Fuck off.
listen, this is
No,
free.
but if you do
Listen,
like the show,
look, listen, I need to take these people to task here. This is free. We do this for no pay whatsoever. It is no skin off your fucking nose to give us 5 stars, alright?
I know.
Give us 5 stars, or I'll come for you in the night.
like, we'll give you skin off our nose.
I'll
if you give
skin
us
your
5
fucking.
stars.
Listen,
I'll
I'll
give you skin
skin
off my
your
dick if you want.
fucking
There's
nose
ample.
if you don't give us 5 stars.
He will. I've seen him. I've literally seen him consume a man's nose on a night out before. It was quite something. It was quite powerful.
See, mates, this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get you to engage with the socials a little bit more. You're just fucking violently threatening the listeners. That's not right. That's not on. You don't fucking get that on This American Life.
So long, fuckers!
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang up. Wherever there's a hang up, you'll find the Spider-Man.